vlog. So just arrived in Stockholm, plane landed and now on the train into the centre. So hardest thing about the vlog is just trying to find the time and remember to get the phone out. But plan this weekend is to try and just document what it's like for a weekend at World Championships, my first World Championships, and yeah, it'd be good for me to look back in the future as well. So I thought we'll give a wee vlog, show what goes down. So arrived at the hotel and quick update of the plans for the weekend. So today it's Thursday afternoon right now, shortly going to be heading to the arena. Strawberry Arena is where it's taking place. It's probably about a 20 to 30 minute journey from the hotel. I'm going to register 4 o'clock, get your Scotland t-shirt, and there's a walk-in of nations at 5 o'clock. So opening ceremony, sort of walk-in of nations, and then follows on to the Elite 15 race tonight. So really looking forward to that, to be honest. Since I've been got into Hyrox properly about a couple of years or so. Did my first race a couple of years ago, then did a couple that season, but nothing major. We're still doing sort of marathons and other events at the same time, and then start of this season's been the first kind of proper season where I've went, do you know what, Hyrox is going to be my main focus for this season. So since that though, since back in 2024, sister-in-law Sarah, she qualified for the World Championships in Nice. A lot of people that I know also qualified, and it just looked incredible, and I was just like I need to qualify for the next World Championships, and the next World Championships was in Chicago. I did qualify for that, but in solo and doubles actually, but just with the timing, we had a family holiday already booked. We had the gym that we were opening up the hub, so it just didn't work out. It wasn't going to be feasible to get over to Chicago, so that was missed. And then found out this was in Stockholm, and since the start of this season, the goal has been get to Stockholm, and we've done that, and we're here. So it's a big moment. I'm absolutely buzzing for it, and I was just saying to Big Stephen, my partner, for the doubles on Saturday, it's just like, do you know what, there's 100 people, 100 pairs in our age group out of the full world that are here. So regardless where we place, like, getting in that top 100 is an achievement in itself. I think it's only 0.5% of all Hyrox athletes this year will get to World. So just try to remind myself of that, because obviously you do want to push as hard as you can, you want to get the best time that you can, you want to get the best place that you can, but I just try to remember, like, it's not easy to get here. There's a lot of really top athletes that I've missed out, and it's, yeah, I'm excited for it. So that's the plan for tonight. Tomorrow I've got a free day, so going to do a shakeout run in the morning. Puma doing a shakeout run, first 100 people there get a free pair of the Puma Hyrox shoes. So we'll go and see. I don't know how early I need to be there, but we'll go and test it out and see what's what. Hopefully can get a free pair of shoes, and then watching a few of the members tomorrow, and yeah, just see a wee bit of Stockholm. Early night tomorrow night, then race on Saturday morning, and then yeah, free day on Saturday afternoon, just to see a bit of the place, and yeah, just an enjoyable weekend. Then I'm back home on Sunday morning. So that is the plan of attack for the weekend, but looking forward to going and just seeing what this arena is all about, and getting that Scotland t-shirt that I've wanted for a couple of years now, so excited for that. Day one, just about complete. Walking back from the arena. What an experience, absolutely buzzing off that. Scotland top on, name in the back, so aye, good experience going in, getting that. Walking of Nations was brilliant, walking into that stadium, some venue, and then watching the elite races, just really good atmosphere and just gets you hyped up and buzzing for the rest of the weekend. So yep, day one success. It's still light here, it's after 10 o'clock. Apart from it gets light at 3, so stays light till about nearly 11, gets light at the back of 3 in the morning, so hopefully there's blackout curtains. But yeah, on to tomorrow. Lovely morning here in Stockholm. Just going to run down, see if I can get these shoes, and aye, we shakeout run this morning. It'll be about 5-6k in total time I get there and do the run. So yeah, decent sleep, we're good to go for day 2. So we are at the start of the Puma shakeout run, and first 50 men and first 50 females got to swap their shoes for the new Puma DV8 Elites, and safe to say, made it. New shoes, hour and 20 minutes in the queue was worth it. Especially, I thought it was the old ones, thought it was the pink ones, but it's actually the new TPP colour ones as well, so well worth the wait.
Let's go!
Shakeout run done, making the most of the freebies, as you can see. Getting stocked up, but that was good fun. I've ended up in a theme park now. I don't even know if the theme park's actually open or not, but nah, really good setup, excellent. Aye, just some buzz, honestly, some buzz. Back, showered, sorted after that shakeout run this morning. Just had to do a wee hour of work there. That's the thing on these trips. I've always got my laptop. There's always stuff to do, and then especially when you leave on the Thursday, like it's just the way work is. It's not possible. Like, well, it is possible, but it would just make Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday seriously stressful for me to try and fit everything in. So I just take my laptop with me, wee hour here or there, and we get things done. So. No, that was a great shakeout run this morning. Loved it. Lots of freebies going about, and I'm just so buzzing that the new shoes were the TPP colours, which was great. And then yeah, it's just one of these things. I think it's a good lesson and sort of delayed gratification for me for like this full experience. So like part of me's been good when I got these shoes and stuff. I was like, man, this is so good. How am I here? How's this happening? And I'm like, obviously feel so lucky to be here, but then at the same time I remind myself, it's like, you're here because you've worked hard for it. You're here because you get up at 4 o'clock every morning, because you make sacrifices. There was a guy in the plane sitting talking to me, asking me about Hyrox, and so, do you need to sacrifice a lot for that? Do you drink? Do you go out a lot? Do you do it? Like, not very often, because I'm dialed in and I'm pushing hard. And it did make me realise that, like, me getting up at 4 in the morning, tired, doing a session, like, people might say, oh, like, you might not feel, you'll feel good after the workout, but you might not feel like an immediate, like, well, you've got an immediate return for that. It's actually stacking those, and then today, this weekend, racing tomorrow at the World Chip, that's the return. So it might not come in a day, a week, a month, or a year. It might be 2 years down the line, whenever that is. But it's a good lesson in delayed gratification, for sure, and it made me think of that this morning. That yeah, I'm so lucky, so grateful to be here, but at the same time, that's what the hard work and the sacrifice is for. It's all of those stacked up that gets you to that point. So going to go into the arena now, watch Tommy a few of the male solo races, and then an early night tonight ahead of racing tomorrow.
This is live. Oh, right. That's correct. Yo,
Day 2 almost coming to a close, so we're about 6:30 at night, but it's been a long day. I was out of the house at 6 for that run this morning, and then I've been in the arena probably from about 1ish till maybe 4:30. Everything's actually closed. Like, if you look about, like, this is the centre of Stockholm, and there's nobody about. It's Midsummer's Eve apparently, which is the eve of the longest day of the year, so everybody apparently leaves the main city to like parks and countryside and stuff and watches the sun setting. Like, I think it's like a kind of party thing, so everything's shut. Like, I could hardly find anywhere to get something to eat, so ended up just dusting a Subway there on the walk. That was open and kind of playing it safe. Like, I do like to go to different countries and try things. Like, I want to try your Swedish meatballs and all that sort of stuff, but is that what I want to do the night before a race? Probably not. So it's not the most adventurous, but I know it was open and I know it's going to fill that gap. So foot long, been dusted, and I'm just going to walk back to the room now. Course is looking pretty tough today, I'm not going to lie. It was not, the times coming in were not fast. I don't really know anybody that hit a big PB or a PB in general. I think it was roasting in there this afternoon, so racing in the morning could be different. Typically when it's hot, humid, that makes the carpets really sticky, so that was definitely proving an issue for folk. But I'm hoping come tomorrow we're on first thing. It's going to be cooler, might be a nicer race, and obviously doubles is a bit different. You can like afford to push that a wee bit harder because you can get the break. So I'm looking forward to it now. I don't know if that's made me a wee bit more nervous for tomorrow, but I'm feeling good. That shakeout run this morning, body felt pretty good, and I'm just going to head back to the hotel room now. Going to stop in, get some stuff for my breakfast because we're 9 o'clock start. Probably going to need to eat about 6, so nothing's going to be open again. So going to need to try and stop in like a wee kind of supermarket kind of kiosk type thing and see if I can get something for tomorrow morning. Just some easy carbs in and race tomorrow, and we'll give you a wee update prior to the race. But it's just going to be early night, feet up, watch a few things on my phone, and sadly going to miss the Scotland game tonight. It's on at midnight here, so I'll probably end up being up till 3 in the morning, which isn't ideal for a 9 o'clock race start. So it is what it is, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Just with Brad, Saturday morning, walking to the arena. How's your stomach, mate?
Aye, good.
Brad's racing with his partner Dale. He's on at 8:25, I'm 9. It's early start, it's just about 7 now, so pretty past 7. So no real time to go and get breakfast, so a couple of bananas, had a flapjack, I've got a gel, and it's just trying to make do.
Ready to rock.
We're ready to go, so starting to feel the stomach a wee bit now. But we'll see how we get on at the venue. It's good to get it up and get it done. Get it done. It's actually
enjoy the rest of the day.
Feels roasted already though, to be fair. But we'll keep you posted how the race goes.
Your final warm-ups for the boys from Mexico. 50:44 we need to beat.
Let's go, Emma.
So walking back from the arena after races this morning, so it's actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. Never managed to get a chance to come on earlier on. End up getting some food, staying around the arena. Watched Sophie and Emma, who are inside the who two members inside the programme, and then that's us just got something to eat and walking back to the hotel to finally get a shower about 7 hours later with Brad. And both races didn't really work out for us, but one of these things, it's been a tough day. Stephen ended up pulling up after the run after the burpees. Sleds were really tough. Checked our time after the burpees, I thought we were running well, still on course for a decent time, probably around about the 53 mark, which would have been good today on that course. And then unfortunately just after that run, Stephen gave us a shout and his quad was gone, so at that point it just turned into just get the race completed, see how we can just try to see if we can get through. And came through in 57 minutes, which is not what we're capable of. That's a good 4 minutes slower than our qualifying time, so we know that's not where we're at, which is a wee bit frustrating, but that is sport and it's kind of been the story of our season, unfortunately. Injury knocking me out for a couple of races, Stephen out, so just really grateful to have been here to experience it, take everything all in, and yeah, we're going to just go home, get a shower and then go and get a few beers in, I think, and just celebrate the end of a tough season. Definitely need to kind of work over the summer and try to just make sure the body's bulletproofed as much as possible, because I've definitely been feeling a bit of niggles as well, and I think speaking to a lot of folk, it's very common this time of the season. So dust ourselves off, try not to get too downhearted about it, because these things happen and that's sport. So yeah, we're going to move on from there. And Brad, not the time that you guys probably wanted either.
Not the time we wanted, but still a great experience to get it done. And on to the next one. It's been a hard season, it's been long, 12 races this season, and the body's feeling tired, so just looking forward to getting a good training walk in and hitting that again next season. Aye,
well done, mate. No, so there's maybe a handful at most of people that have PB'd on that course. The heat it's quite, even at 8-9 o'clock this morning it was tough going. Sleds are sticking, so it's a really tough course, but I say you were in there with the best in the world, and that's where you want to be. So no, we'll go and enjoy the rest of the weekend now.
A few beers, eh?
Yeah. And just like that, guys, I am back in the train station, heading home, heading to the airport. It's been a great weekend, a great trip. The World Championship journey is finished for me, and yeah, hopefully this vlog is giving you a wee bit of an insight into what's involved, what these trips are like and what the World Championships is like. Finished off last night with a couple of beers to watch the Sweden and Holland game. It's a good way to end the weekend, and now I'm just looking forward to getting back home at this point. Just want to get back home, see Cuss and the kids, and just looking forward to it. So yeah, amazing experience, absolutely buzzing that I managed to get here and experience all this, although the race didn't really go to plan yesterday. It's still been some experience, and I think just you never know when the next one's going to be. Like, so many things can happen. It's also been announced it's in Hong Kong next year, which probably is unrealistic for me anyway. So yeah, just glad that I managed to get here and experience it, and hopefully you've enjoyed the vlog, and we'll see you on the next one.